Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Slime Rancher 2. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Yeah, I wanted to provide a quick update for my New Frontier series on The Walking Dead. Um, Honestly, I tried to upload part 10. I know that there's missing footage. I tried to upload that. Um, it just kept giving me errors over and over again. I tried uploading it with a USB. I really did. It just didn't have enough storage on the USB to actually work. Um, so yeah, I really wanted to upload that footage though. Don't get me wrong. I tried with everything in me to upload it. Um, but yeah, let's just also, I looked up the how to craft stuff, and it's with the fabricator that's by the tent and downstairs. Um, so yeah, honestly, I just really wish I could have uploaded that stuff for The Walking Dead. I really did. And it just really sucks that I couldn't get around to uploading it. Like it just really sucks. It aggravated the crap out of me that I had to lose all that footage just because of a couple errors. Um, and I tried working around on it. I really did. It just wouldn't work at all, no matter what I tried doing. And it really aggravated the crap out of me, for that reason alone. Because imagine having put as like 3+ minutes of work into a video or whatever, like I did, and then having as like just give up on all of it because of a couple errors refusing to let you upload it. Wouldn't that be at least a little aggravating? Yeah, I just decided to play Slime Rancher 2 just because this is my comfort game, and I just needed to get all that off my head, before I lost it. Like, oh my god, that aggravated me so bad. Like, genuinely did. Um, But yeah, if you want to get caught up on that stuff, try and watch another YouTuber's playthrough on New Frontier. I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not. Which I doubt it, because I never really revisit games at all. Um, like, unless if it's off camera or something. That's the only, like, real time I ever revisit a game. Just to have it done in my off time. But that's only like on the sheer off chance that I actually like enjoyed the game large enough, which that's usually pretty rare. Because like if I really wanted to go back and revisit a game, I would have just, watched my playthrough on it. So yeah, mostly because it would have been just the same experience regardless, pretty much, anyways. You know. So yeah, um, just try and watch some other creators play through that one segment. Um, it'll be the same experience regardless, or pretty much essentially, anyways. Sure, there might be different choices, but it's all I really can do right now. I would love to play it on this channel. It's just not going to be possible. Like, it really isn't. Like, I just would love all of it to be shown off, but it's just not possible right now. But yeah, let's just see what we can do with these slimes. I just really needed to clear my head, and this is a comfort game of mine, so yeah, might as well just play it here. So yeah. Let's just try and collect all these plorts in these pens and then just sell them. Considering that's all I really can do at the end of the day. To get my money up for the upgrades or my tabby thing. Alright, let's sell these plorts real quick. Since that's all I really need to do. I need to get to, I believe, at least... Yeah, I got more than enough coins. For at least the high walls, which is basically the bare minimum upgrade that I needed to get. And now I need to save up for the air shield. Now, I will be trying to feed my phosphor slimes whenever I get the opportunity to. It's just not going to be possible right now. But either way, let's just feed my tabby slimes. Since I have a lot of hens that I can feed, yeah, this is going to give me a lot of money. Alright, let's feed these cotton slimes too. Since they need feeding. Alright, let's collect some of these pink florets, since I'm going to need some of that real quick. Alright, there doesn't seem to be any more florets here, so let's just give up on that right now. Try and collect some more slime florets in other pens, if there are any, that is. Ooh, there's one right here, so let's collect that. I'm gonna wait for my tabby slimes to eat at least a little before I start collecting their florets, considering, they haven't really ate much yet, so might as well just wait for them to get done with that. Let's collect some money, since there is a bunch I can collect right here, by selling these florets. Yep, I can get that upgrade I needed. So let's go ahead and try and collect that real quick. Since I need the air shield for my tabby slimes. Yep, and I have more than enough money to get any more upgrades if I need to. Alright, let's just try and put my cotton slimes back and then sell off these plorts. Now, we'll be needing to get some upgrades, so here in a little bit, I'll just check and see how much everything will be before I can actually buy stuff. Alright, I think this is the fabricator right here. Yep, I'm gonna need 10 cotton plorts, for the resource harvester. Wait, hold on, what does this do? It adds a resonator to the vac suction mechanism that shakes loose science resources from the nodes. Yeah, I'm gonna need 10 cotton plorts for that. And that's obvious considering I need to gather up the minerals and stuff. And that's the stuff for that. Wait. Oh my god. I thought that they were in, the hen pen. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Oh my god. You do not know how much that just scared me. Because I thought they somehow got loose and, started eating up all my hens instead of just a select few. Okay, let's just try and sell off these tabby plorts real quick. I will be feeding my phosphor slimes too, whenever I get the money. And I will be collecting as many cotton plorts as possible. Also, I'm gonna have to get at least 2,100 coins, so I can get 3 sprinkler outputs. Since that's the main thing I know I need to get. For the outright growing of this food. For the gardens anyways. I don't really need that for hens. I don't really need any more upgrades past the ones I got. Because, obvious reasons. Considering they don't really need much past high walls. They've already bred quite a little bit since, I put in that coop. So yeah. Either way, let's just try and collect some resources here. I should be about to have as many coins and resources as I need to get the mineral upgrade. Alright, let's just see what we can do here. Alright, doesn't seem like they ate too many hens. You know what? Might as well just gather up some more hens to feed them to my pink slimes real quick. Alright. Let's gather up this elder roosteroo. I think that's what that is. I don't need this one roosteroo right here. I just need to get the elders out before it's too late. Alright, I'm analyzing the hens and stuff. Okay, there's an elder roosteroo right here, so let's gather it up. I need to feed off my pink slime so that way I can get some resources out of them. Considering they also need some food too. You know what? Might as well just collect a little bit more, just in case. And also it would lower the sound quality, well, not quality, but, you know, the sound in general. So let's feed some more hens to these slimes real quick. Since they're going to need some food. Alright, let's just gather up some of this stuff, since there is a lot of stuff here that I can collect. Alright, let's sell off these pink plorts. So that way I can, you know, at least have a little bit of stuff done. Okay, I think I have enough money now, but I'm gonna collect the rest of these plorts regardless of what the slimes need. Okay, that was 16 plorts right there, and I have 3 hens left. So that should bring me up to about 19 right there. Alright, let's go ahead and try and collect some more plorts from these slimes. I will be trying to collect more tabby slimes and phosphor slimes, you know, the time being, whenever I get the opportunity to anyways. Considering, you know, they will be needing more stuff, you know, whenever I get around to it. Alright, let's just try and get that upgrade. I don't really care about the phone call stuff. I don't really care about that, considering, you know, it's basically useless anyways. Let's collect some of these plorts real quick, since I'm gonna need some of that, you know, for that upgrade. Alright, I think that's... Nope, there's still some left. Let's go ahead and just try and collect as much as possible. Alright, I'm gonna need to put 10 cotton plorts into that machine downstairs. So that way I can actively try and, you know, get this stuff done. Alright. I think that should be enough right here. Let's go ahead and use that stuff to get this upgrade. Alright. I'm gonna have to get the heart module, power module, and tank booster. So I'm gonna need 10 tabby plorts for that alone. You know what? Let's just try and sell off these remaining plorts that I don't really need. Then I'll try and collect, you know, some more tabby plorts if I have any. You know, because I'm gonna need some of those real quick. I think I need 10. You know, I think that's what it said I need. So let's just try and collect as many as possible. You know, before it's too late anyways. Okay, I just need 3 more. You know, 3 plorts and that's it. Alright. I just need 3 tabby plorts and then I should have enough. You know, let's collect some more of these hens. That should be still pretty good for right now. You know, until they all turn into elders. But yeah, let's just see what I can do. I need you to eat, tabby slimes. Man, I need more of them, if I'm being honest. Let's sleep in for 6 hours. You know, to see if they ate anything. Okay, they did. I need 3 plorts here. You know, before it gets too far out of hand. Okay, there we go. That's enough plorts right there. Just by itself. Okay, and then I should be able to double the plorts that I have there. Let's go ahead and just create the extra storage stuff, considering I need that upgrade more than anything. That's the main thing I need to go for. Considering it, for one, can get me more plorts and food at once. And 2, all this other stuff that I need to get done too. I also need some the jetpack. That's one thing I know I'm gonna need. Okay, a pulse wave. I don't really need that. Okay, I don't need the deep brine. You know, to get the water stuff. I don't know where I'm gonna get that though. Either way, I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Let's just see what I can do. I need to collect some plorts. That's something I know I gotta do. Let's just try and collect some of these plants real quick, these crops. So that way I can try and afford the upgrade for the water, the sprinklers. Since that's something I know I gotta try and get. Alright, let's just try and collect some of the plorts that are already here. Um, so, yeah, I gotta just try and make as much money as humanly possible. So that way I can afford the sprinklers. Man, it's so weird being able to grab more than just 20 items now. I know I did it in Slime Rancher 1, but I never did it in this game. You know? And something about it just feels kinda off to me. You know? But either way, let's just try and see what I can do. So yeah. Let's just try and collect as many quartz as possible. Wait, didn't I? Oh, there is 4 tabby slimes. I was just wondering where the 4th went, considering I didn't see it in my inventory. So yeah, let's just try and collect as many slime plorts as possible, then sell them off. And hopefully I can get up to at least close to the money I need. Yeah, I need 700 different coins just to be able to get the money I need. Alright, let's sleep until morning. Since that's something I know I need to do. So yeah. Let's just try and see what I can do here. I need to collect as many quartz as possible for, the money. Okay, there we go. That's 4 tabby plorts right there. Let's collect some of these, water lettuce things. You know what? The first thing I'm getting the sprinklers for is easily my tree. Since that's something I know I need to get the stuff for first. I don't even think I have enough land to get a Q-berry tree. I don't even think I have enough money for that right now. Let alone land. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy another area just to be able to get a Q-berry tree. And that's really gonna suck, considering I've mostly been using fruits to feed my pink slime, since they're the easiest to access, in my opinion. And I'm gonna have to use them all on phosphor slimes now, considering they eat fruit, and that's the only thing that they eat. I don't know what I'm gonna use on pink slimes now. Since, I only have a pogo fruit tree, and, that was the only thing I had to feed my pink slimes with. So yeah, either way, I'm gonna just try and find a workaround if I can. Let's put up my cotton slimes, and then the rest of these water lettuce things. Since I'm gonna have to collect as many plorts as possible. Alright, I'm doing pretty well in terms of plort collection. And also, the main reason I'm feeding my phosphor slimes over my pink slimes anyways, is mostly because pink slimes don't give as much money in their plorts as phosphor slimes. So, yeah, that's the only reason I'm doing that. Let's just try and sell off these plorts real quick. I need to get to at least 1,400. One sprinkler thing for each thing here. Alright, this should be pretty good for right now. You know what? I'm gonna have to feed my pink slimes some carrots. Since I do have 2 things, like 2 gardens for vegetables, and I don't have multiple slime variants that eat vegetables. I only have just the one with the cotton slimes, so yeah. Let's just try and feed them off real quick. Man, I got a lot of hens and stuff. Let's just try and gather up as many as possible here, since that is going to be something I'm going to need to do, just get a count of everything. So yeah, let's just see what I can do. Man, I got 22 hens here, 18 chickadoos. I couldn't think of their name there for a second. 10 roosteroos, and 2 elder hens, which I'm not gonna need. Let's put in a couple of these hens real quick, and then just feed the rest of them to my pink slimes, since they're gonna need to eat. Alright, let's just see what we can do here. I'm gonna have to collect a lot of more plorts just to be able to get the money I need. You know, let's feed the elder hens, you know, to my tabby slime, since they're gonna need some food real quick. Alright, let's just try and free up some storage, and then just get all this done. Alright, I don't know how much money I'm gonna need. I know I need at least 1,400, but I don't know how many plorts I'm gonna need to get to that amount. You know, considering, for one, prices are constantly updating, every, I want to say, couple of days, in-game days, on top of, you know, the exact amount that I would need, considering, you know, I have to collect so many amounts every, like, couple of days, in-game days, changes, so yeah, let's just try and collect all these plorts right here, just to try and get up my money. Alright, I need to sell one, pink plort. Well, you know what, I'm gonna sell all of them, just to make this quick. Yeah, that got me to... Yep, that one plort is gonna bring me to the exact amount I needed. Considering one sprinkler is 700 coins, and I'm at 695 right now. And pink plorts are worth 5 coins right now. So let's get the sprinklers that are right here. Since they're my second oldest plant type. And I'm gonna get the ones for water lettuce. Considering those also, like, those are the only ones I have left that haven't gotten a sprinkler yet. You know what, let's head out into the wild just to see what I can do. You know, since I kind of need to, one, collect resources, and two, to try and collect as, like, any amount of plorts that I can. You know what, I'm gonna collect some tabby slimes. Same with, phosphor slimes if I can. So yeah, let's just see what I can do. I don't need cotton or pink slimes, I genuinely don't. But I will be needing tabby slimes and phosphor slimes. You know, whenever I get around to it anyways. Alright, let's just see what I can do here. There should be tabby slimes out here, if I can find them, that is. Yep, there's a few right here, so let's just try and collect them to put them in my ranch. Observatory, whatever you want to call it. Then I will be trying to collect some phosphor slimes if I have to out here. Alright, I got, this brings my total up to, like, I would say 13. So let's just see what I can do out here. I'm gonna have to collect some hens too, you know, just in case, you know, for extra breeding stuff. Alright, let's just try and see if I can find any, like, phosphor slimes. You know, since I'm gonna need some of that. Okay, let's just try and wait for dark to turn. To try and see if I can find any slimes. You know what? I want to burst this slime right here. Since, you know, Gordos are pretty useful. And I can't really go out without bursting at least one this series. You know what? I'm going to feed him at least 4 hens to see if that does anything. Okay, does it. Let's feed him one more. Considering he does seem like he's on the verge of bursting. Alright, I'm not gonna waste any more resources on that thing. You know, until I get a lot more, if I'm being honest. So yeah. Honestly, I find the rain in this game kind of peaceful, to be perfectly honest. Like, I love rain, like, rain-based weather, unless if it's in an RPG where weather matters for, like, strength of moves, like in Pokemon, for example. Yeah, then that's gonna screw me over big time. Wait, okay, it's 14, so that's around 2 right now, in-game, anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna have to head back to the observatory, so for one, I can put up these tabby slimes, and 2, I can feed all my slimes with the resources I have. I'm not gonna waste my stony hens or hens, considering that would just be an utter waste of what I can do. Alright, let's put up these tabby slimes, since, I kind of need to, have more slime variants, in my ranch. Alright, let's head over here to put up these meat variants. Okay, that's pretty good for right now. But yep, that should be good for... You know what, I'm gonna sleep until night, since that is an option right now. So let's just go ahead and do that. Since I am gonna have to get some phosphor slimes for my ranch. Considering those do have pretty valuable quartz. I only think I have, like, what, 4 in my ranch right now, so I'm gonna have to collect as many as possible. So if I find even just one, I'm gonna collect it. Since that's all I really need to do, is just collect at least one phosphor slime. Alright, that's a chickadee. I don't need that. What is this? Oh, never mind. It's useless. Let's just see what I can do to collect phosphor slime variants. Oh, a lightning strike. I don't want to deal with that. I gotta get back to my observatory, but I want to collect some phosphor slimes too. So that way I can have at least some in my ranch. Wait. Oh, I thought that was a lightning signal or whatever. But no, it's just rainwater falling off a cliffside. Alright, let's just see what I can do. To collect some stuff. Alright. Let's just try and see what I can do to get back to my observatory. I think I have enough phosphor slimes for right now. I think I do anyways. So yeah. Let's just try and get back to my ranch real quick. That doesn't hurt to collect more if I can. Wouldn't hurt. So let's just see what I can do. I don't want to get struck by lightning. I really don't. Because that would just be stupid of me to do. So yeah, let's just try and get back to my observatory. And just see what I can do from here. Alright. I'm getting pretty close, I think. I gotta rush back before lightning strikes me. And, I inevitably get knocked out from that, because it would be obvious that lightning can knock me out in this game. Considering, lightning is pretty dangerous regardless of if you're in a video game or not. That's like one of the most dangerous things you could possibly run into. But hey, at least I got a decent amount of phosphor slimes, tabby slimes, cotton slimes, and pink slimes. I just don't know if there's going to be any slime variants past this, which there most likely will, judging by the fact I haven't filled out the board. So yeah. Let's just see what I can do. You know what, I'm going to pause the recording real quick. Alright, that's going to be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.